Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We are hanging out at the monster arena here, and I guess I wanted to take footage of getting the Blossom Crown, I guess, I don't know. Anyways, I don't remember exactly what it takes to get there. It said something about him creating a monster from Mount Gagazet, so I don't know if that means you have to collect all of the monsters from Gagazet, like one of each, or possibly all 10 of each monster. So again, I'm not 100% sure though. And I don't really remember. Typically, what I do here is I just go to each of the areas, collect all 10, and then move on to the next one. I don't typically shoot for one or all 10 of one thing, and maybe only a couple here and there of the other ones. I just try to get it done, like I said, all at once, and then kind of go back to the monster arena, collect all the prizes kind of at once, and then every once in a while I do have to come back in case or just to kind of check on how many I have of each. But anyways, alright, what do we got next here? Obviously, we still haven't been quite to High Bridge yet, so you can kind of get an idea of where we're at storyline-wise. I really took a huge break in, I suppose, like storyline type of stuff until a little bit, I suppose, a little bit later here. But at some point, by the way, I have to mention this. And it may be after the High Bridge events, but at some point the Chocobo trainer moves. And so then you don't have to run out here. And actually, it may be right now. Yeah, it's sure looking like it. Okay. Okay, so actually it looks like maybe once you get the airship, she moves. Yep, I'm fairly certain anyway. Basically she moves straight out from Rin's travel agency. You basically just come towards the screen, and you'll see her right there. It's obviously very much more convenient than having to run way out here. Luckily, I have the no encounters weapon that I actually won from Geo Squano. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But anyways, obviously that makes it so that we don't get into any random encounters here, which is kind of nice, because I'm trying to find the trainer, and she should have. I thought maybe I didn't run out far enough. She wasn't visible there, unfortunately. Anyways, I think I do make a little. I guess I run around the Calmlands here randomly for a while. I guess I didn't remember that she gets moved. Either that, or I don't know if they move her at the exact same time for the North American version. I don't know if there's a difference or not. I kind of feel like that doesn't seem like that should be a difference, but I don't know. I don't know all the differences between the two versions anymore. And I don't know, I was trying to chase this Chocobo down, but kind of pointless. Anyway, there's an NPC out here. I don't know if this is the trainer or not. Okay, so this is a little, I suppose, backstory on just this area in general, and I don't know. Maybe you have to trigger this scene to make the trainer move. I'm not sure. That sure looks like the trainer to me, though. But who knows? It could be just the, some NPCs in the game look alike. So for all I know, that's not the trainer. But I don't know for sure. I guess we'll see here if I end up ever finding her again. Anyways, boy, what else to talk about in this video here? What's gonna be a useful topic? Although, oop, we're getting close to where she should. There she is. Yeah, okay. All right. So here and now, apparently I didn't see her. She's off there in the background though. You can see her. Again, now, but I don't know. Maybe we needed to trigger that scene over there. I don't know, because I kind of feel like I should have been able to spot her when I ran up closer. It's funny though that I didn't spot her, because now I'm still running around like a crazy person. Yep, there she is again. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it was just the angle of the camera, you know, that I just happened to miss her. I'm not sure. Anyways. Yeah, I know, that's a tough one. Well, there she is. Alright. So, it looks like it was a little earlier than actually the high bridge incidents. So maybe it is right when you get the airship, she moves. But I guess on that token, I'm not sure though if she actually moves to this new spot. You know, if you've done any of her mini games yet, and if you've actually trained them. So I don't know if that affects it or not. You know, so let's just say, for instance, you've got all the way to this point without ever interacting with her. I don't know where she'll be. You know, either here or, you know, at the edge of the cliffs to the north there. So, you know, again, I'm not 100% sure on that. So I suppose I would say, I guess if she's not there just below the travel agency and you've got the airship, then I guess go check to the north. I guess I guess we'll just leave it at that. Anyways, so the rest of this video actually is going to be mostly Remium Temple stuff. We're going to start out with fighting Belgamine. And I'm trying to think of which... I think we had Bahamut already the last time we were here. So this should be, well, I would sure guess then like Yojimbo possibly, as well as Anima, and then we will eventually get the Mega Sisters here as well, and we'll actually face them. And then actually the last part of the video will be all of the Chocobo race stuff, which I don't know. You could take care of it earlier, but I don't know how much use you'll get out of that. Maybe you will get some though. There are some items there that you could then customize into equipment. So I guess there's that.
If you've got what it takes to beat Sin, I should be no more than a bump in your path, right? Very well. Now, are you ready?
Okay. Alright, let's get this first one out of the way. Who was this? Oh, this has got to be Yojimbo, right? Yeah. So, Yojimbo, I'll be honest, he's my least favorite of all the Aeons. Mostly because you have to pay him. Now, granted, yeah, you can give him almost nothing. But then, you know, you never know what his damage is going to end up being. He, unfortunately, you can't, you know, cast spells with him. You can't haste him. You can't heal him up in any way. So, again, in all honesty, he's my least favorite summon. That being said, though, he does have Zanmodo, which, you know, who knows? It's ridiculous. I think you can one-shot kill literally everything in the game. There may be an exception that I don't know of. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know even I would say the most difficult boss in the game, Penance, and unfortunately Penance is not in the NA version, so this walkthrough is actually the first time I ever beat him, just because, you know, again, I never ran into him until this playthrough. But anyways, you can finish him off with Zanmodo, so it's crazy. It's literally the most ridiculous ability in the game, but you know, actually getting him to use it, that's a different story.
You have made some progress, and for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
All right, what do we get here? What's our reward? Shadow gem times 8. Ah, okay.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter of Braska. Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
All right, what's next on the list? This should be Anima. Yep. The telltale fishhook. The heavenly fishhook. I don't know. Where's that thing coming from?
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Alright, so, Anima. I guess I would suggest Bahamut because most likely at this point in the game, the rest of your Aeons might not have break HP limit, or sorry, break damage limit. There you go. So the chances are that the chances are really good right now. I think that your Bahamut's probably going to be your best summon. Anyways, if not, you know, if you like using somebody else, go right ahead. You'll most likely do just fine. As far as strategy with this, I guess just pound him down, pound Anima down. Not much to it here. Heal up if you need to, I suppose. And then once he gets to overdrive, if she lives long enough, you know, you can always use a shield. Obviously here, she didn't live long enough, so...
Stop.
So that's that.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Alright, stamina spring times 60. I don't know. Those are okay. It's pretty easy to get those, though, if I remember right. I'm trying to think of what those even do for you. Stamina spring. Looks like I have 62. Okay.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder? I see.
Alright, so we've got the flower scepter as well as the blossom crown, and those are the two items that you need to unlock the Mega Sisters. And we'll just bring them right back here to the back of the room, and that'll unlock. Yeah, here we go. So use the blossom crown. You've broken the seal, but not completely. Alright, and here we go. Here's the flower scepter. Alright, so just so you know, if you need to, the blossom crown is obtained by capturing all the Mount Gagazet fiends. I don't believe you need to capture 10 of each one, but you need to go at least one of each. And then the flower scepter is actually given by Belgemine the first time you beat Bahamut. And that is what
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter
we'll get.
Braska.
Sorry, that is what will allow you to unlock the Mega Sisters.
Very well.
And then
Before we begin,
you can fight
are you ready?
Belgamine's version of the Mega Sisters. And the Mega Sisters, I don't know. I guess I don't know how I really feel about them. To be fair, I haven't really used them much. I suppose that I have the same feeling though about Yojimbo in that there's just not a whole lot that you can. I shouldn't say that. Okay, so Yojimbo's got one issue. You pay him, and then that's that. you know, he can't buff himself. He can't heal himself. It's literally just give him some money, and if you're fighting crappy opponents, you'll most likely win, you know, because they're crappy. But like bosses and, you know, any fights of note, the only way that he's gonna do much good for you is if he just happens to pull out Zanmodo. So, you know, I don't know. That's why I don't really like him now. Mega Sisters, on the other hand, a little bit different. They're kind of goofy in that you can usually give them, like, you know, it's usually like 2 commands, something like you know, help each other. It's something like help each other out is one of them, and fight or do as you will. But anyways, so that's the kind of weird thing about them, and you know, I don't know that I would say that it's the worst thing ever. They're kind of neat. You know, there's something different, I suppose. Maybe that's maybe I should be looking at that instead. You know, and that they're different and they're not just like the rest of your Aeons where, you know, it's attack, 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 or, you know, buff yourself up with haste and then attack, attack, attack. So there's some variety in how they work, and it's kind of neat. But for the most part, I don't use them a whole lot. So I guess I'll just leave it at that. But they can definitely be powerful, namely because there's 3 of them as opposed to just 1.
That is enough.
So they've definitely got a lot of potential, I suppose I'd say.
Ah, you have made some progress.
All right,
And
so
for
that's
that,
it. We've
I'm
defeated
glad.
all of her Aeons.
Take this. It may come in
And
handy.
final reward here. 40 Shining
Thank you.
Gems. All right, not bad.
Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
Yes.
It is in your hands. Destroy sin and save Spira.
All right, so there you have it. There's the Moon Sigil, and I believe that's the one of the items to power up Yuna's Nirvana. Otherwise, you can keep Belgamine around a little bit longer and fight her Aeons if you feel like you need to. I didn't bother. I feel like all the items that you can get from her Aeons are, you know, more efficiently farmed in other ways. But anyways, now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of direction here, or a short little video on all of the rewards for the Chocobo race. Obviously, the first time that you beat the Chocobo here, you get the Cloudy Mirror, and then obviously you change that into the Celestial Mirror. But now I decided to go for the 5 treasure chests and then kind of work my way down. If you can get 5 treasure chests, you can very easily get all of the rest of the prizes. The 5 reward is by far the most difficult. But anyways, this is the path that you have to take. You know, if you need to, you can rewind and rewatch this video or rewatch parts of it anyway to get a good idea of the path that you have to take. I think this is the only way to do it, and it's tough. I'll tell you right now, it took me quite some time to get this down, but there you have it. You also, by the way, you have to not hit any poles. So 3 stars times 60. That's a pretty good reward. Those are actually extremely useful later on in the game. I don't remember what they can be used to customize equipment, but I don't actually remember what you get. It's probably like 0 MP use. And I would assume then, I think that has to go on your weapon. The 3 stars item, if you use it with the use command in battle, drops all of your character's MP use to 0 for the duration of the fight. That is, unless they die. But anyways, this is going to be the path that I took for the 4th prize. And basically, the way I do this is, you know, and I feel like the best way to do it is to go for 5 right away. Go for 5. And once you get that down, you'll have a really good idea of how to get the rest. You know, so essentially then you just tweak it by one less treasure chest. I guess, yeah, I mean, again, once you get to 50, the rest is just easy. So that was 30 pendulums. That's for 4 chests. I believe the next one is like 30 wings to discovery. And that's actually a very, very good reward. Those wings to discovery are extremely difficult to come by. Later on in the game, there is once we capture enough fiends, there is an enemy that you can fight with. I believe it's, hopefully the one I'm thinking of is right. It's, I believe it's called Shinryu or something like that. And unfortunately, he's an underwater fiend, so you have to fight with Titus, Riku, and Waka. But that being said, he's not too difficult to defeat, and you should get, I believe it's 2 wings to discovery on an overkill. Unfortunately, though, he's got a ton of health. So, you know, there are other ways. I know you can bribe them from some enemies. I want to say Marbros, but not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. But very expensive bribe, unfortunately. So, but you know, that is another way to obtain them. So I guess I just tossing that out there. But this should be the reward if I take it here. There we go. 3 chests open. Yeah, 30 wings to discovery. And I'm trying to remember exactly what those do for you. It's probably like, it's either triple overdrive or triple AP. That's my guess. Although, who knows? I could be wrong on that too. Alright. So I would say, to be honest, I would say that the prize for 3 treasure chests is probably the best. So if you want to stop there, I'd go right ahead. I'll be honest, I don't believe I ever synthesized any weapons with the 1 MP cost, and I never synthesized any with that would have used the pendulums. So my prizes for, you know, 4 chests and 5 chests, I never made use of. So again, you know, if you don't really like this game and don't feel like going for the 5 prize, then skip it. You don't need it. The Mega Elixir is for 2, and then I believe it's an Elixir for 1. But anyways, I'm going to cut this commentary here. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Hope this guide was helpful, though. And I hope you guys join me for more. Alright, thanks for watching.